Hi, this is Winslow.
This is Crimson.
And if you like what we're doing,
Hit that like button.
and if you want to hear more,
Subscribe.
With this key, you unlock the world to your dreams. What lies beyond could be the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Through the Doorway to Nightmare. The author Christopher Kennedy once said that when someone takes a picture of a ghost, it makes them smile. It is the fact that they don't know they are dead that appealed to him.
Isn't he the most beautiful man that you have ever seen?
Are you joking? Have you really taken a good look at that?
Oh, long black hair, chiseled face, and ooh, those masculine shoulders and arms. He really could take anyone's breath away.
Stan, I have a very bad feeling about this.
You and me both. Dot! Snap out of it.
And he asked me to come away with him. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Our mystery drama, Hauntings Uninvited, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow, Swan, and Crimson McKenzie. Our stars include William Stafford, Crimson McKenzie, Mark Wheeler, and Carter Sheriff. It is sponsored in part by Swanage Press. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. The actor Sidney Poitier once said, "I always wanted to be someone better the next day than I was the day before." Frederick Washington Davis, the resident ghost of Stan and Dorothy Peters, tries to be a better spirit with each passing day.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Brutal. Very brutal. I'm just thankful that it's Friday and I can sleep in tomorrow. How about yours?
Aw, apparently not as bad as yours. The meeting with the buyers went well, so now we just have to keep our fingers crossed.
That's fantastic. What in the world is that?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Oh no.
Now, Stan, it's fine.
Don't worry, Mrs. Peters. I'll clean it up.
Sounds perfectly fine to me.
Fred just wanted to do a little something for us, and I think he's feeling a little unwanted.
If you recall, I didn't want him in the first place.
Oh, but Stan, it really has made life a little interesting around here.
So what is he doing?
Would you be quiet? He decided to make dinner for us.
What does he have in mind? Ghoul, osh, steak through the heart fillet, green eggs and brains?
Yes, with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Dot?
I'm just kidding. Look, he even set the table. Isn't it nice?
Wow. The good china, candles. Wait, it isn't our anniversary and I forgot, is it?
How could you? No, I'm just kidding.
Your birthday?
Will you stop? Fred just wanted to do something for us for a change instead of always causing problems.
Good evening, Madame and Monsieur. Welcome to the Café Le Fred. Your table awaits you.
Wow, you set a very nice table, Fred.
Thank you, Mrs. Peters. Tonight we have a very special menu. First, the appetizer.
Fred, what exactly is this?
Monsieur, it is the specialty of the house.
Yes, but what is it?
Risez-vous. It is a delicacy breaded and fried in butter.
Yes, but what is it?
In this country, it is known as sweet bread.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Dot, I've heard of them, but what exactly are they?
Mostly the pancreas. The pancreas. Are you nuts, Fred?
It is not to Mademoiselle's liking.
I'm not putting that thing in my mouth.
Oui. I shall bring on the next course.
Just remember, Dot, this was your idea.
I know.
Yeah, perhaps you will like the foie gras. It has been prepared in a lemon sauce with just a hint of garlic.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Goose liver. I thought it was illegal to...
But at Café de Fred, nothing can stop us.
How about we just move on to the main course?
Very well, monsieur. That would be the steak tartare.
Steak! Now you're talking my language.
Stan...
Just make mine medium well.
Stan, I don't think it's even...
And bring plenty of steak
It's
sauce.
raw, honey.
No, can't stand it rare.
No, not rare. Raw, as in raw meat. Fred, what is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you would enjoy something different.
Different, yes. Perhaps shrimp or lobster or even something different with chicken, but this...
Don't you have a pancake or something in there?
Oh, I guess I goofed again.
Seems to be a habit with you.
I just wanted to do something special, and I guess the only thing I know how to do is mess up.
Oh, Fred. Hey, come on. It's okay. It just took us by surprise is all. I know you're new to the internet, Fred, but just because it looks expensive and may be expensive doesn't mean that everyone would want it.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay, Fred. I'll tell you what. I'll order us a pizza and we can sit and watch a movie.
I really am sorry.
Oh, it's okay. And yes, Stan, after seeing Fred work so hard, we all need a break. Pizza sounds great.
Confidentially, I wasn't wild about it either. And don't worry, Dorothy. The smell will go away in a little while.
Wait, what? My kitchen?
Dorothy, would you like me to get that?
Would you please? I always miss this part.
Peter's residence.
Hello, Fred.
Digger, why are you calling?
We have a bit of a situation at the head office.
Oh, I swear, I didn't have anything to do with...
It isn't you this time. Miraculously, it has to do with control.
Control? What's going on?
It seems that he was suspended and is now missing.
The English poet Elizabeth Jennings once wrote, "Ghosts do not haunt with any face that we have known. They only come with arrogance to thrust at us our own omissions in a room." I'll be back shortly with Act 2. While some ghosts can be frightening, Fred is only trying to be a helpful spirit. But as Lewis Carroll once wrote, ghosts have just as good a right in every way to fear the light as men to fear the dark.
Who was on the phone?
Oh, well, you remember Digger Odell.
Of course.
And you know Control.
I have spoke to him a couple times. Why?
He's missing.
Who's missing?
Well, Control.
So why would Digger call here looking for him?
Oh, he's calling every spirit. You see, Control can be a little dangerous.
In what way?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. He has something about him that women just fall for.
I don't think we have to worry about that. I'll get it. Oh, my.
You must be the lovely Dorothy.
Well, yes, I am.
How very nice it is to meet you in person, so to speak.
And you are?
My dear, don't you recognize my voice?
You are Control.
One in the same. May I perhaps come in?
Oh, yes. Do come in. Come on in.
Oh, you are even more lovelier than I could have imagined.
Why, thank you. I must say, you don't look like what I imagined.
Hi, I'm...
Yes, Stanley Peters, the owner of this humble home.
Control? Is that you?
Frederick Washington Davis. How nice it is to meet you face to face.
You don't look anything like what I thought.
I must say, I thought you might be taller.
Stan, don't be so rude. This nice gentleman came to our house for something.
Dorothy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Perfectly fine.
Dot, what's got into you?
And I see that I have interrupted your dinner. Do you perhaps think that I may partake of your delicacies?
If you mean the pancreas and the raw meat, have at it.
Please, let me get you a plate.
Stan, why don't you go with her? You know, to help?
I'm sure that she can...
I'll explain later. Just go. Do you want to explain to me what you were doing here?
I remember talking to Dorothy on the phone. I have to admit, I fell in love with that angelic voice the moment I heard it.
What about the rumors that I heard about you and that secretary?
Yes, well, that was why I was suspended from my duties.
She left you, huh?
Not really left.
And you just couldn't move on.
She was a little miffed when...
She found out what you really look like, didn't she?
All right! I admit it. I was just a little upset at the breakup.
And?
Let's just say that the office is in disarray at the present time.
In other words, you threw a fit.
In a manner of speaking.
That still doesn't explain why you were here.
Isn't it obvious? I'm in love with Dorothy Peters.
Dorothy, will you stop with the dishes and tell me what you were doing?
Isn't he the most handsome man? Oh, well, ghost that you have ever seen?
You're kidding, right? Tell me you're joking.
Long, flowing black hair, chiseled face, and those shoulders.
Are we talking about the same ghost?
Of course we are, silly.
Dot, I want you to peek out and tell me what you see.
Well, I see Fred talking to one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen in my life. Now, I must go and make our guests feel welcomed.
Fred, would you mind telling me what's going on?
I told you that Control had a sort of power over women.
Fred! He's 3 feet tall, if that. He looks like a garden gnome. The only thing missing is the pointy hat.
Yes, but that's not what Dorothy's seeing. Control has somehow fallen in love with her and wants to take her back with him.
Over my dead body.
Hopefully, it won't come to that.
I remember someone once saying that no one was perfect until you fall in love with them. Control is far from perfect, at least to everyone else. For Dorothy, she is under his spell. But for what purpose? Perhaps we shall find out the answer when I return shortly with Act 3. The household of Stan and Dorothy Peters has seen quite a bit of disarray since Frederick Washington Davis came to stay. But having a ghost fall in love with Dorothy and then manipulate her is something that even Fred has never seen.
Oh boy, I sure am glad you're here, Digger.
So am I. How far has it gone?
Control such things you say.
Does that answer your question?
Worse than I thought.
So what are we going to do?
Stan, you may have to punch her.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on, Digger. There has to be another way.
Just kidding. Here, make her take a whiff of this.
Oh, that's worse than the dinner Fred cooked.
It should snap her out of it. Control has used his power over her.
And what if that doesn't work?
Then tell her goodbye.
May I get you some more?
Oh no, thank you. I believe that I've had my fill. Tell me, do you cook like that all the time?
Oh no, Fred made this dinner. Do you like it?
I didn't realize that he was such a marvelous cook.
But I do know how to cook.
I'm sure that you do. You are most beautiful, Dorothy. If you don't mind that I call you Dorothy.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Dot, can I see you in the kitchen?
All right, Stan. I'll be back in just a moment, love.
Love?
I shall be counting the seconds.
What is going on?
Isn't he the most wonderful?
Now, Stan!
Ew! What is that horrible smell? Fred, I thought that you threw dinner out.
Would you mind peeking out to the living room and tell me what you see?
Fred, I thought you promised no more visitors.
What did you see?
I don't know, it looks like a troll. Low to the ground with a beer belly? Who is it? Are they in the rules too, Fred?
That's all I want to know.
I feel strange, Stan. What's been going on?
You won't believe it.
And he fell in love with me.
That's right, Dorothy.
Oh, you just wait until I...
Now, Dot, watch yourself.
No! He had better watch out for me. You and Fred just wait in here, but be ready with that horrible smell. If I start to, well, you know, just the nasty, grossest...
Stan, what is she about to do?
Now, Control, where were we?
I was hoping that you would want to come away with...
Come away with you? Tonight? Oh, that would be amazing. We could set up housekeeping right after the honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
Of course. I couldn't live with you without being married. That would be improper.
Marriage?
And we must find you another job up there. Your talents were obviously being overlooked, and of course I'm sure Mother will want to come for a visit. Nothing long, mind you, only a few months. We could get a guest house.
You see me now, don't you?
You're darn right I do. How could you do such a thing?
Forgive me. I couldn't help myself.
Control, I think that you had best come back with me.
I suppose so.
All charges were dropped against you. You have been reinstated.
That's wonderful. Oh, do please forgive me, Dorothy.
That's Mrs. Peters to you.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, so long.
Stan? Fred? Come out!
Is he gone?
Of course.
Yeah, we saw. You are a force not to be reckoned with.
Why, thank you, Fred.
And tomorrow night, I shall cook you both an awesome meal.
Oh, no.
Please, Fred, let me do the cooking from now on.
Oh, no, I was thinking of something simple. You know, like hamburgers.
Now that I can deal with.
Oh, Fred, you truly are wonderful. And don't ever think that we don't want you here. Right, Stan? Stan!
I suppose so.
Stan and Dorothy Peters settle in for the night. Fred takes his place somewhere in the darkness. You settle in and return with me shortly. There have been times when even I have fallen in love with someone who was unattainable. The wonderful thing about love is that it is never too far away. You just have to look in the right place. Our cast included William Stafford, Crimson McKenzie, Winslow Swan, Mark Wheeler, and Carter Sheriff. The story was written by Crimson McKenzie and Winslow Swan, and the entire production was under the direction of Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Oh, you don't know how relieved I am.
Relieved? In what way?
Well, surely this is a joke on your part. I'm sure we'll have a good laugh over a bottle of beer at the bar.
I will. That's for sure.
So you're serious? But why?
You really don't know?
I must know why.
What sort of friend are you anyway? Makes love to my wife and then doesn't even speak to me? It's as good of any reason, don't you think?
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is your host, inviting you to return with us through the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue. The butler did it.